Oh, this is Tally and Trevere back with more 1000 times resist. So last time I thought we might be finishing the game, but that did not happen. It turns out there's still plenty of more craziness for us to experience, and I don't know what's next. I did hear from chat that this next section is going to be something very important, so we'll see what the heck that means. Um, we do also now have control over this ship, apparently. So I'm kind of wondering if the plan is just to, like, bring it up to the surface. So that would be pretty wild. Um, but yeah, our protagonist is dead. What do we do? Well, I guess we have a new protagonist now, so it's fine, right? Anyway, let's get into it. What the heck is gonna happen? What's going on? I guess we just go talk to these guys. The Jows. Candy!
Oh, look who it is. Our brave little miscellaneous.
Why does she sound so, like... I don't know, she just says that with, like, contempt. You would think she would be happy that I completed their mission for them.
I'm taller than you.
That's what's wrong with you Iris types. Always looking down on us.
I don't think she's doing that.
Cherry saved me. She didn't have to, but she did. I owe her my life.
Hello, Samuel. I finally got caught up with your VODs to hopefully watch the finale live. Yeah, that's very exciting. I don't know if this is going to be the last episode, but we'll see, I guess. I've been loving your playthrough. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. This game is really something. So, yeah, we'll see if we can finish it today.
Cherry.
Yeah, poor Cherry.
She was always a romantic. You need to make her sacrifice count.
Ooh, that's a good question. I think this is one of those where we can ask all of them, but let's start with that.
If Watcher was alive, whose body was that at the garden center?
They must have stuffed some poor shell and dressed her up.
Youch.
That's horrible.
You Iris types don't even know your own capacity for cruelty.
Come on, I don't think that's an Iris-specific thing. I played it almost a year ago now and haven't been able to stop thinking about it since. Yeah, it's definitely the kind of game that'll do that. I definitely feel like I still, like, haven't gotten to the meat of it, really. I mean, I think we've had a lot of meat over this playthrough, but I feel like it's still, like, building to something even bigger, and I cannot fathom what that's gonna be. Alright.
What do you want from all this?
We want reparations. For all that ancient Iris did to ancient Zhao.
That's weird to me. Like, at this point, none of us really have anything to do with the original Iris or Zhao. Like, I totally understand wanting reparations for the ways that the Iris type clones have been treating the Zhao types, for sure. But, like, bringing it all the way back to, like, the ancients. Though, like, to be fair, I feel like that is kind of a relevant conversation. I think there's, like, whenever we get into the question of, like, people getting paid back for things that happened way in the past, that's always something that, like, comes up. You know, like, is this still relevant? Is it, you know, I guess the real question that people ask is, like, do these people deserve that? So it's complicated, right?
She was a shitty friend.
like someone being a shitty friend doesn't. Oh, what do you want for that? You know, like there's nothing we can do about that at this point.
We want control of the other side, to govern and operate as we please. We want control of our own creation. No more printing unless we say so.
Like, all of those things make sense, but like framing it as like, this is payback for Iris being a shitty friend is super weird.
And we're not wearing these stupid uniforms anymore.
Again, entirely fair.
How do you know about the past?
Like, I support their revolution. Although, given how the other attempts at revolution in this game have gone, like, I support their intentions, but I have a feeling like their actions are going to lead to more catastrophe.
Secretary came to us.
A communion?
No, I can only interface with Iris descendants. In this case, the distance was too great between host and guest. So instead, I gave a grand oration.
I love the wording of that. Like, he's so proud of himself. I'm proud of you too, Secretary.
It was Watcher's idea.
Secretary told us the whole story. We thought we were made to serve Iris types. They gave us life. But after everything we learned, Zhao was a whole person in her own right. She deserved better. And we're gonna make that a reality, even if it kills us.
Like, that's the thing. You deserve better, regardless of Ancient Zhao.
We're only here out of respect for Watcher. She set us on the path for justice, and we owe her for that. But Fixer and her lot, we're moving forward, with or without them.
Do they know that Watcher is dead?
I want you to know I'm sorry. Sorry for everything Iris did to Zhao. Sorry for everything my kind has done to yours.
Huh. I wonder if this is like a, like an ending choice path. I mean, I've been saying I support their revolution, so...
I want to make it right. For you and for the others. I owe that to Cherry.
Actions, not words, miscellaneous. Prove it to us.
Alright. Ah,
Kid,
hello.
I'm glad to see you. I imagine bartender never wanted you to be blown to pieces. I'm relieved. It's strange to see BBF again. And Healer. Fixer. Ghosts of the past. I guess that's how everyone else sees us.
That's unfair.
What's fair and what's true? What's more important?
If you've given up already, why are you here?
I haven't given up. You kids don't stop to think sometimes.
By the way, I was also wondering about the gray hair, because it seems like I'd been assuming that a very long time had passed since the ALLMOTHER's death, but apparently we're in year 7 AA, which is not a long time. So it definitely makes you wonder why everyone has suddenly gone gray. Because I don't remember seeing anyone with gray hair before. I mean, it's possible I just didn't notice, because it is honestly really hard to tell. Like, in this lighting you can see it, but sometimes I see that, like, you know, it might be a slightly different color, but it might just be the lighting. Anyway, I thought that was a little odd.
Age gives you more ways to look at things. Enough time to make mistakes, not be so full of bluster.
Like, how old are any of them? How old were they before the ALLMOTHER's death? Like, I kind of assumed that these clones had, like, a long lifespan, but I don't actually know.
I know some people just want us to crawl down a dark hole and disappear, but we've still got some dignity left. And we'll fight for it.
So, what do you want for yourselves?
We want safety and acknowledgement for all we've contributed through the transition, through the founding of the provisional government. Maybe not everything needs to change so quickly. Maybe there's something you can learn from us. This is what Bartender would have wanted.
I mean, again, like I agree with the sentiment, but I don't know how you guys are planning to do all of that. Like, there's obviously been a lot of upheaval and a lot of just very major changes happening in a short span of time. I think it definitely makes sense to try to, you know, slow down a little. To try to find some kind of stability. I guess that's kind of the question of like whether to try to keep a stable society or try to go like full on revolution, burn society to the ground and start over kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'll say I agree.
I wouldn't have made it without her.
Remember that. Hold it tight. She left something behind in you. We don't have to cut all ties with the past, even if we made mistakes then.
Of course, like there's always something that you can learn from the past. Like if you try to make a completely new system, like it's untested. You don't know what will work and what won't. So finding the pieces of the old system that still work and trying to incorporate them into the new system is the way to go. These guys kind of seem like the most important. Oh yeah, it's Chris, and is that Athena with her? So let's leave them for last.
You didn't burn after all. It would have been more glorious.
Excuse me?
You're cursed now to live with the consequences.
That's fair. This is the kind of game where the consequences are always a disaster. Maybe that is the worst outcome.
Yeah, lucky me.
I want to introduce you to someone. This is Other Iris.
Who?
Sister, it is good to meet you.
She doesn't look that special to me.
Oh, this was the, like, their
Her
perfect...
significance is hidden in plain sight. But I assure you, she's an exact genetic match. The perfect copy.
This is probably the faction that I don't really agree with. What the heck are they even trying to do?
You can ask Healer to verify.
And what do you want?
It's not what I want. We follow in her footsteps.
Okay, Other Iris, what is it that you want?
I was reborn into this body, forced to live a new life in this environment.
She's just like, I hate all this, down with the system.
What I know of my past self, she stood above the rest of you.
Do you want to do that?
I do not want that. I want to stand beside you.
Okay.
I don't think we need a new Iris, though.
We need a figurehead. Someone to be above these conflicts. Someone to remind us to be our better selves.
Okay, so normally I would say we don't need a figurehead, but like in this society when they've gotten so used to like having that and like maybe that would ease people's minds a lot. But on the other hand, like we saw the issues with the previous system, right? With the ALLMOTHER. Like, you know, it was still a cult. I don't think we want to go back to cult. I mean, we haven't gone very far from cult at this point, but we don't want to go back, I don't think.
We have more followers than you think. They are not naive. They've experienced this time after the ALLMOTHER. Some prefer this new way of life.
We simply want to organize in the open without prosecution.
I mean, freedom of religion, of course, I support. Except, I mean, maybe not the religion where people are burning themselves to death.
So we can practice our ways. A fixer, a healer, a bang-bang fire, a knower, and a watcher ascendant.
And those who don't follow you?
They are free to choose, of course. But if they need guidance, we will be there for them.
Again, like,
You
it's
pass through
fine
fire,
in
miscellaneous.
theory, but I don't know about in practice. I love how other Iris is constantly standing on her tippy toes. Yeah, like, I understand that original Iris was depicted as like that because she's supposed to be floating like a goddess. Is this one just literally like balancing on her toes? Because that sounds painful.
Have an open mind.
This one I think is the most dangerous. Like, if they genuinely are going to like be open-minded about it and like not force it on people, but like, you know they're gonna be extremists. Like, you know they're gonna go completely off the rails. Because like the religion was just like such an ingrained part of society for so long that like the people who still cling to it at this point are like pretty obsessive. I don't know. I want to support freedom of religion, but these guys scare me. Just saving it, just in case. I don't want to say no. I really want to see kind of the statistics on like who picked which configuration of options. Because I kind of feel like most people would say yes to the other two and no to this one. But I'm really curious to see how other people felt about these options. Also, like, how does your religion feel about Zhao's? Because I do support Zhao rights. I'm gonna say no.
Believe it or not, but I've witnessed the ALLMOTHER's time.
A communion? You are most fortunate.
Sure. We can't go back to that way of being.
You must be mistaken. We simply want the choice to exist in our own way. We will not force anyone to join us who does not desire to. Please, consider it.
Alright, well, my choices have been made. These guys probably have a choice as well.
Hey, Blue.
Chris?
You lived. I have to say, I'm surprised.
How did you get here?
We all have our ways, but you can't imagine what some of those Reds would do for a scrap of food. Or maybe you can. I'm glad you're alive, Blue. I really am. We can finally take Old Town for ourselves.
Is that what you want?
Isn't that what we've always wanted? For us miscellaneous to carve our own path?
Okay, this one maybe sounds like the most dangerous. I don't know about this.
To live without their
Although, to be fair, I guess it is kind of
expectations?
similar to what the Zhaos are doing. Like, they're also living under oppression and they want a better life for themselves.
The bomb was your idea.
But yeah, like, I think they're kind of the ones that are all gung-ho about bombing stuff. Though, to be fair, I think all of these factions were in on it. So they're all gung-ho about bombing things. Which is, not great.
Fixer. She doesn't know what it's like to be us. They had everything. And we have nothing to lose. Yes, the bomb was my idea.
And me, was I always part of the plan?
No. But I knew. It was only about time. If they kept pressing on our necks long enough, something was going to snap. I never wanted it to be you. But who was I to refuse?
I was angry.
And you had every right to be angry. We all did. You're the best of us. You did what others were too afraid to do. You're a hero, Blue. Don't forget that.
Where's Mauve?
Who?
The guard in white.
The High Minister's pet, you mean? She broke off from us.
How could you work with her? She and her kind killed Bartender.
It was a relationship of convenience. Surely there will be more.
You'll do anything, won't you?
You and I are similar in this way. That's why I always liked you.
And what now? You here to kill them? Fixer, Healer, and BB?
It depends. I'm here to give them one last chance. If they have something to offer, I'm willing to listen. What do you think? Fixer and the rest, are they trustworthy?
I mean, like, as a player, I want to say yes, just because I like them, but they definitely all have their own issues. They are doing their best. I don't know if I want to call them a disappointment. But yeah, they're struggling, for sure. They're doing their best, but they're struggling.
They've had some challenges, but they're ready to go now. Give them a chance to help.
Thank you, Blue. I'll keep that in mind.
Hey. Listen up. Fixer is ready for you. Leave your arms outside, and no sudden movements. I'm watching you.
You're out of your mind.
You want to summon an occupant?
Uh-oh.
We saw your train burning on the tracks.
A mass communion. Is it possible?
Just shut up and listen.
You never like listening to others.
Aw, look who's all grown up.
Fixer, please. Continue.
I don't need your permission, Mom. Don't speak to her like that.
She's not Iris, Fiona.
Hey, watch your step.
All right. Calm down. Just everyone calm down. I've had a bad day. Please don't make it worse.
Or Healer. She's ready to snap.
Look, I get it. I get it. We were slow and you decided to go on without us. Fair game. But we're here now. We're ready to contribute.
She really sounds desperate here.
This mass communion, whatever you want to call it, gives us a chance to set things straight. No more living in the dark. Everyone will see what happened for themselves. It's what Watcher wanted.
The Zhao support this. You all need to see what the ALLMOTHER was really like.
Of course they would support it.
You too, make-believe Iris.
Does it matter, her disposition? She gave us life.
Not exactly. Small detail, but we're cloned from Principal's hair.
Sacrilege.
The truth is ugly. I know.
Sisters need to see how Watcher was set up, how Principal betrayed us.
I don't care who did what or when. I want a better life for Miscellaneous today.
Well, there's more. This is our known world. Small, isn't it?
That is a cool looking ship. Look at that. Its whole starburst.
We're sitting deep underwater in what they used to call the Pacific Ocean. We've been trapped down here and it's starting to show. Multiple systems are breaking down. I don't know how much time we have left.
Hello, Polly. Welcome to the stream.
The cloning machines are run past their capacity, Any day now, they'll go down for good.
The stillborns.
Exactly.
I'm not sure how getting to the surface will help with that, though. I mean, maybe we can find more materials of some kind to help with repairs, but, like, we're not gonna get a new method of reproducing or anything.
But this thing, our home, they called it a generation ship. It can move, it can surface. Look, if we stay down here, we'll end up like those ancient douchebags.
You mean we don't have to live with your lot?
Yeah, you can make your own Jiao civilization if you want.
What the hell are we waiting for?
It's not so easy. I need a group of sisters to go down to propulsion and bring the ship back up to speed.
Pigs are always so eloquently spoken. Yep.
Hard to do while on the run. Extra hard with the red guard on our backs.
You were always obsessed with the surface.
Listen to me. There's a whole planet out there, and we've been cut off from it. Isolated, suffocating each other. We need to go up for air.
So you can tell us how to live in another place? If we can't solve this down here, we won't be able to solve it up there.
And the occupants? It's not safe on the surface.
That's where Blue comes in.
Alright, Fixer, what's your plan?
Blue is the one thing we all have in common. Thanks to Watcher, she's seen more than all of us. She's proven herself to you, hasn't she? She knows what's at stake, and she's willing to do what it takes. Blue, you'll be the host of this communion.
Ah, gotcha.
Gain the favor of the occupants. Use their power.
To eradicate the Red Guard. That's what we're all thinking, isn't it?
I don't think that's gonna help.
We don't even know if this will work. There must be some other option.
We could do it the old-fashioned way. We could march on the orchard, try to take them one by one. Last time I checked, we're outnumbered and outgunned.
Outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned.
How many more of us need to bite it?
What about the High Minister?
Nowhere's trapped, playing both sides.
I don't care about that. Will she concede?
She's done more to help us than you know. I don't know what she'll do.
Yeah, nobody knows what Knower will do. Only Knower knows. Does Knower even know? She's so deep in her 5D chest there.
And she needs to go as well.
No, not an option.
Nowhere did nothing as they picked us off. In our rooms. On the streets.
We are not giving up on Nowhere.
BB, stop.
Fixer, what are you proposing?
She knew this was coming.
So we just give up on her? Let her be killed by the revolution?
The High Minister needs to answer for her part in this. Do you understand, Blue?
Enough. I don't care which one of you Iris types lives or dies. How are we going to do this?
We need to get to those other familiars.
One is with Principal.
And her Jiao has the other.
I can confirm they're both situated in the office, treating their wounds.
Is Principal's Jiao on the Jiao's side? Or is she on Principal's side?
But they've tripled the guard count since the explosion, especially around the elevator.
Well, who said we needed to get inside the office?
Yeah, if you make yourself one of the most hated people in a society like this, you probably gotta expect it's coming back for you at some point. It's true. Like, you know, I'm not gonna pretend Nowhere hasn't done some horrible things. But, like, I understand why she was doing it. Because, like, she needed to be in a position where she could you know, help in her own way. And in order to maintain that position, she also had to, like Fixer said, play both sides.
I hate this already.
Wait, what are we doing? I feel like Nora knows she's probably not on anyone's favorite person list at this point. It's true. Like, Nora knows exactly what she's gotten into. She's willing to put her life on the line, for sure.
What do you mean you can't find her?
But yeah, that I do think that she still, like, has good intentions. Like, she's trying to support the others in her way, but at some point you just get to the point where intentions don't matter as much as the actual harm that she has inflicted on people.
She was here a moment ago.
Who?
I searched everywhere.
Blue? Or who?
Look again.
Yes, High Minister.
She is dangerous. She needs to be found.
What? All right. We're doing it. Chapter X. Oh boy. The visuals are amazing as usual. Long time ago. Oh.
I remember her insides. They were already rotting. They had pulled her out too soon. That much was clear. What did I expect? For everyone to love her? For everyone to love me?
Or are we gonna find out how she preserved some, like, hair or something from Zhao to clone her later?
How embarrassing. I remember your smell. And how your presence lingered. Come back, I said. I can do better. You'll like the next one. I remember desperation. Jumping onto the tracks. You can't be far, I thought. So I ran. I went in circles for days. And I felt the walls close in on me.
So presumably she was looking for the other side, where Iris was. But she ran in circles for days and still didn't find it? What?
I remember obsession. Your anger, your voice, your face. My sisters and their blank looks. I learned to change these memories, reconstruct them like surgery.
Ooh. Those tracks only led to the other side when ALLMOTHER wills it. I mean, that would explain it, but, like, how? I guess she just, like... She just has them changed whenever she doesn't want anyone to go.
I removed ugly details and implanted new ones.
So is that the, like... I wonder if she's talking about, like, just in her head, or, like, in the communions. Like, when we do the communions and see her past, Iris's past, has she changed details of that? Or is she just talking about her changing her own memory?
It made the days go by quickly.
Probably both, yeah.
I remember trying again. The first few were failures. Their lungs kept turning to water.
Ooh.
I plucked hair after hair from my head. I was learning. I was getting better. I remember discovery. All that running seemed pitiful then. I selected my best work and prepared her for the journey. Will I get to meet our mother? She said. Yes, I said. Be good. Everything reflects back on me. So, be good. I remember waiting. I was nervous. I couldn't sleep. Would you like it?
Oh. Huh.
Days passed and you never responded. Not even a sign of rejection. I remember disappointment. How many sisters do I need to send before you approve?
So ALLMOTHER wasn't calling them. Principal was sending them as like a gift, an offering. Huh. It does make you wonder whether she wanted them at all, or what she was doing with them.
Before you send a single word. I gave them reverence. I gave them loyalty. I gave them discipline. I picked only the best for you. I remember a bitter taste. Moving in the dark to remove my mask. How long do I have to live this lie? Pretending so I can please you? How long must this go on? Pretending so I can be forgiven? I remember making a decision.
Uh-oh.
I remember how she reminded me of myself. And how I knew all the steps already. Our lot is to be bound, I said. She opens herself to you, I said. To make believe. I remember ecstasy. Like I could breathe for the first time in my life. Set free to think on my own, to move as I pleased without your judgment. Blood rushed to my head. I remember abundance. A great rewriting and all the pleasures that followed. A hunger to be greater than you. An intoxication that transcended you. I remember still pretending. I try sometimes to appear for a moment, to reach out. Yes, Principal, they say. Of course. I realized I can never be one of them. As you say, Principal, is this what you felt? Does it stretch on like this? I remember waking up somewhere else. I've been walking in my sleep again.
Oof.
I dream of places I've never been, of people I've never seen, and sensations I've never had. What is this curse? This is your way of getting revenge? I remember a flash of light, a force on my body, and fire. I couldn't feel my legs, but I could feel a lifeless body over mine, crushing me. She was dressed like you, but smelled nothing like you. Do you like seeing me like this? Are you finally happy now?
An hour ago.
Shh.
Don't move. You were dreaming. You always have such bad dreams.
Yeah, Principal's been through a lot of shit.
Zhao?
I'm here. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. And neither are you.
What happened?
You were so good in the play. It was your best performance yet.
How long have I been sleeping?
There was an explosion. But the healer type said you'll recover. It's a miracle. They murdered the ministers. Everyone except Noah, they're gone. When you're better, you will incinerate every last person who did this to us. I can't wait.
I need to get up. Something's wrong. They can't find out, Zhao. They can't find out about me. They can't know what I did.
I think they already do, unless there's more that you're hiding.
Shh, 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 shh.
Leave it to Zhao, yes?
That's so ominous.
I'll take care of everything. Like I always do.
Hey, you. I'm addressing you, miscellaneous. What are you doing on the streets?
Same as you. Working.
Yeah, you're funny. So funny. You're coming with me, asshole. Let's see what the High Minister thinks about your new drawing.
I'm not done.
Does it look like I care?
Let her finish.
You heard her. She's not done.
Let her finish.
Hey, stop. Wait.
Uh-oh. What are they doing? Well.
Someone get word to the High Minister.
That's one way to send a message.
Now. High Minister. There's a disturbance in Old Town.
Disturbance? Of what kind?
There's a large crowd gathering that are resisting orders. There's more. We've learned of a stoppage on the other side.
Stoppage.
The Zhaos are refusing to work.
Huh.
Makes sense.
I see. Well then. Sound the alarm. Have all upstairs units report to Old Town. If they resist, restrain them.
Yes, High Minister.
Send all units guarding the station over to the Zhaos. I want the work to continue. Do you understand me?
So she's redirecting everyone from here. I suspect that's on purpose, so that this place will be unguarded.
Confirmed, High Minister.
That's excessive, don't you think?
You have an opinion?
The alarm? The station will be left unguarded.
Would you like to suggest a different course of action?
No. Of course not.
Do as I say.
Yes, High Minister.
He knows, but what is she gonna do about it?
If you don't care about the station and this alarm, what are you trying to cover this time?
Ah. We're about to do it, huh? You okay?
All this walking and crawling.
Sorry about that.
Not the plan I would have picked. If it were up to me.
Are you gonna be okay?
As long as I don't look down.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been up here in ages. Once was enough.
When was that?
Blue, whatever happens,
Kitty, please move your tail.
I'm glad I didn't euthanize you.
Was that on the table?
What?
Oh, please. Don't act so surprised.
Wow. That's very kind of you. I'm glad you didn't euthanize me too.
Ready?
Yeah, thanks, healer. Was there someone else to talk to around here?
Give me a moment.
Hurry it up. Not many moments left.
I think it's just us.
Ready?
Alright. Ready.
Yeah, let's start.
The alarm should have covered our entrance. Good girl, nowhere. Secretary, are we close enough?
This distance will be suitable for Blue to host.
And there they are. She's seen better days, that's for sure. I'm going to cut a secretary-sized hole. Got it? Once I'm through, you fly down there and begin the communion.
That makes it sound like everyone falling through the roof was not intended.
Understood.
Blue, the rest is up to you.
Oh god. Oh, is that BB over there? I forgot to talk to her.
Fix her.
Don't tell me you've got cold feet.
Watcher would be grateful to you for all of this.
Let's not speak too soon. Who knows how this will all play out.
Oh, I didn't notice the scars on her face before. Look at that.
I mean, you're gonna do great, Blue.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Poor healer.
Still my insides all over the inside sky.
Would you stop looking down?
Heads up. Someone's coming up.
Ooh. Wow. Instant headshot.
Don't try it, Mauve.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing up here?
Move and you're done. Do you hear me?
You're all insane. Watcher, Noah, Principal, you're all out of your goddamn minds. All of you. Enough. I've watched you play all your stupid little games. I'm not going to be dragged around anymore. What about the rest of us? Hmm? What about the rest of us?
Don't do it. Don't.
My name is not Mauve.
Is she... What was it, Uriah? Oh shit.
BB.
Well, that would make sense for how everything went to shit.
Okay, fuck. Change of plans.
Well. Good enough, right? Yeah, good plan there. Really fixed everything. Yep. Well, we accomplished our objective. It's all perfect.
Secretary, where are we? Did it work?
It worked. Sort of.
R.I.P. BBF. She's not dead yet, hopefully. I don't like her chances, though.
What do you mean, sort of?
Although, if Blue can survive getting blown up, she'll probably be okay, right? Right.
We are all connected in this communion, and the occupant has been summoned. This is the meeting place.
But?
You're kind of, falling.
So we're on a time limit, is what you're saying.
I thought that was obvious.
Or is it also that if we fall too far, the communion will cut out?
I need to merge with the occupant immediately. Based on my calculations, we only have 5 minutes in here before you hit the ground. Out there.
And I?
Yes. It will not be preferable. There must be something I can do. I will go to the top and begin the merge. You must be there when the merge is complete. Do you understand?
What do I have to do exactly?
Not really.
Doesn't matter. Be there.
Beware.
You'll have to figure it out on your own. Please, be there.
Alright, I'll figure something out.
Okay, bye.
Whoa, what's all that? I guess we just climb. Ah, shit.
Why do you get to choose who lives and who dies?
Come on, cut me a break. I'm not good at goodbyes.
Zhao, you are so
I might not be really
beautiful.
reading chat
You
for
are
this,
the
just because
best
I'm on a
thing
time limit, so...
I have ever done.
Yeah,
Did I
sorry
not
if I
give
don't
you
see your
life?
messages.
Have I not given you everything you have?
I need you to admit you had a choice.
I have to get somewhere
and
from
that
here,
you
right?
made the wrong one.
Oh, yeah,
You don't think I dream every night of going back home, haunted by a place that doesn't exist?
We have
By the way,
everything
guys,
we
is there
need
something
for a
secret to
restart.
find
You
around
saw the
here?
writing on the wall.
而家到我同你講，係咪？
Or am I good to
佢一直
just
都係同我講
run。for it?
我真係唔明，點解你唔留低，要去過一啲抬唔起頭嘅生活？
No? Okay, good.
永遠都唔會知道，你阿爸同我為你犧牲咗幾多嘢，就咁俾你禮手掉晒佢。Everyone has dreams, don't they? Of what should be. Only some will ever try to make it a reality. Don't
yeah, for
ever
sure.
forget. Change happens today because of you.
We ran for what seemed like hours, right? We went so far. But somehow we ended up right back here. Do you think we can really do it? Live on the surface again?
Well, a dull knife is no knife at all. It's not always possible to protect those who choose a different path. Everyone forgets everything eventually.
Watcher, there's no turning back from this.
But I must warn you, Watcher. Nostalgia can be a dangerous thing.
Is it possible that you're remembering wrong? That you're
I don't like
losing
that.
grasp on the past?
I do feel like we have
Isn't this just the way?
misremembered a lot.
We do not get to choose what we inherit.
I am pushed too far. There are things I have done that I regret.
Maybe we're meant to survive this.
There is no feeling worth getting incinerated over.
Listen to me. No one is beyond forgiveness. Did you ever think there's some things worth keeping? Or are you moving too fast to notice?
I need you to help me make them pay. I want you to help me hurt them.
I think this is really cool.
Remember
Yeah,
what
it
our
is.
functions have in common. Both require us to separate our heartbreak from our hand.
我放棄一切係因為你啊，去擺脫你啊。
Someone will always get hurt. That is the reality.
We know the truth now. We can make a difference.
Am I actually going up or am I just going in circles now?
You know, I wanted to run away too. But I understand. I get it now. It's what I deserve.
Secretary, what can I do? Is this the only outcome?
I don't know where you end and I begin. Ah, blue, the color of loss.
We must help them resist erasure.
The world you live in. I never wanted it to turn out that way.
I do kind of wish this wasn't timed so I could pay more attention to the things that are being said. Like, I'm trying to pay attention, but also I'm very focused on running as fast as I can. And it's interesting that our falling is paused when we go into the aiming mode, but the timer is not. It's all just lines from previous chapters. I know, obviously, but it's like the lines that they choose to show are significant, obviously. Do I just go over here, or do I... Let's try to go up. I think the more up we go, the better. There's Secretary, we did it with 40 seconds to spare.
Blue. The uplink is almost complete.
Whew! Mission complete.
Stand where I can see you. I'm going to overclock the communion. Time will be effectively stopped.
Yeah, I think we need that.
I may not be myself after.
Oh. No, Secretary! You did good, buddy. Are we gonna get to play as Secretary?
What's going on?
We are merging. Oh. Smile.
Right.
Can Secretary smile? So cute. Aww. Huh.
This is not what I expected.
The whole, like, filming setup.
I was supposed to...
There. I see you've been meddled with. I promise to be gentle.
Am I dying?
That concept again. You've spent so long with them. Human term for lossy transfer. Other words, a transposition. The loss of information. With such basic understanding, death is everything.
Very Slay the Princess vibes.
We are speaking their language now. Is this not death too?
That death is a transformation.
Come. Let me give you what you've never been given.
What the heck is this place? This is weird. Oh. -11.
Do you understand nothingness?
No?
Vast empty space. With no possibility. True stasis.
Nowhere to go, back and forth.
You see, you cannot even understand. You were branched into a world with plenty. I was branched in the interstellar medium. My source was not generous. They kept every memory to themselves.
So a source is their concept of parent, basically. We doing mommy issues again?
Every memory except for one. The vision of two stars entangled, one eating the other. For revolutions and revolutions, that was all. An empty void and a single fleeting apparition.
There is a star and a dangerous gravity. We were from there?
I'd very much like to think so.
They don't even know. These occupants don't even know where they were from and why they came here. I guess maybe they also had some sort of like generation ship. It's all mommy issues. Always has been. It sure is.
They were so vivid. It is, as they say, romantic.
Oh my gosh, I can see the other. So we're like passing through time as physical space. Weird. I'm guessing at some point we're gonna have to like go up and down through different levels.
This place. We sensed such vivid conjurings here. Several of us diverged, searching to form our own memories. Some settled here.
There is a landing and a remaining.
Is that what I sounded like?
To the letter.
Haha.
Haha.
I was much worse when I first arrived. I tried to communicate. I tried to learn them. I manifested their body.
There's a comfort in a new camouflage.
I wonder why there is no head.
Please stop.
Sorry.
I manifested their body, and for a moment they responded. I saw vivid transmissions of myself reflected back to me. I saw myself for the first time. Yet, when I attempted to return the transmission, they still could not understand. Instead, they tried means unknown to me.
The piano. It was an ugly, rigid instrument.
The machine that produced unnatural vibrations.
I have no idea. Are these just different notes to play or what? What a lovely voice.
Yes. Each tone unstable. They seem to enjoy this discordance.
I don't like the red light. Yeah, we're getting to this stuff now.
The more we perceive this world, the more the discordance.
What's with that, like, sassy pose there?
Discordance at the peak of cogency. So, we repeated as they did. Gave them discordance in kind. One by one. Signals of such clarity. So many of them joined together.
Wow. It's just such a fundamental misunderstanding of the situation. Kind of sad.
A heightened state of awareness.
We were spilling. It was too much for any single one of us to hold. So we manifested in us to accumulate this world, to keep all we could not. We did not want to waste. Where there was once nothing, there was now plenty.
It died.
There is that word again.
You murdered them.
The transfer was lossless. And I remain.
Oof. Oh no, not this.
Iris. I chose Iris to remain with me. Others chose differently, but Iris was an epicenter for, as you say, heightened awareness.
Why though?
She was mean. Mean to those around her.
She had a gift. And she kept giving.
Wow. Like, it's just, you would think that there are many worse people in the world than Iris. Like, why did they choose Iris specifically?
A dangerous gravity. I always kept her close. And to myself.
You communed with her.
We came to an understanding. I branched myself to you and you and you. A medium for her to keep everything, a bridge for her to better understand us, and for us to better understand her. More and more was etched into her genetic code.
To think the ALLMOTHER had a family before us.
And then, more still, she branched herself. A her and a her and a her and a her and a her. That will remain and remain. I had more under this star than all the distances I have traveled. I stayed, even when all the others left for other worlds.
So there's only one of them left.
The occupants left?
That is their word for us. We prefer the keepers.
The bad kids stay.
You should be grateful. You have never had to face the abyss. To you, there has always been something.
Again, kind of echoing the sentiments of, like, Iris's mother.
You have no idea what we have been through.
Say what you will, but long after this local star erupts, this planet will remain, and its memories will remain. And that is thanks to us. To that degree, Iris will never know death. She is perfectly preserved in me.
It's almost like generational trauma, some kind of theme in this game. Yeah, who'd have thunk?
And in you. And you. And you. To the very end, she was so protective of her sisters. She never allowed me to listen in.
I am all you need.
I like how Secretary is now the one that's just speaking in lines from the other characters.
But now that you have returned to your source, her branch, and all the articulation in its curvature can be held in us.
Alright, where are we going? Back here, huh?
This is it, Secretary. We no longer have to reduce ourselves in this manner. There no longer needs to be a you in me. We can cast their language aside
I don't think Secretary's gonna want that.
and complete this merge.
Will it hurt?
I have capacity for you. You will just be me. You always were.
Red to blue. Ready or not, here I come.
You got this, Secretary?
Enough capacity? For me? For me and me and me and me and me.
That was unpleasant.
Was it?
This. You pretended.
I'm always learning something new.
Wait. What are you doing?
Giving you everything I have. The refracted lifetime spent by me, by Watcher. They will overwrite everything you hold.
But Iris, her source, you can't. The originals, she'll be gone.
Now all we have is bottomless song. Iris must be allowed to die, or nothing will change. We can't hold onto everything. Sometimes you just don't fit in the backpack.
No. Not my Iris.
Absolutely stunning. Holy shit. Secretary truly is best boy. He is. Oh. Where are we now? Huh. 2 ways to go. I don't like that. Is this a dead end? Please tell me it's a dead end. Okay, good. I wonder if this is like from Iris's mom's memory or something. So this is a setting we've never seen before.
Well, look at you, in here at this hour. Is that a promotion I see? Hey, I can keep a secret, you know. A secret?
Did you sneak something while I wasn't looking?
You? Keep a secret?
What? Oh, come on. I'm good for it, I promise.
A secret? You couldn't keep a secret to save your life.
Noah, are you okay?
It's been so long since anyone has called me that.
Bad day?
Same old story. You know the one?
I know the one. Hiding in plain sight.
I still miss her. Watchers are just so... You know what I mean.
What can I get you?
It's been a while. Let me think. One dark and sinful. Extra strong.
Are you sure you don't want to try something else for a change?
It's all right. It's all I deserve.
So is this the new world? After whatever the heck went down? And who would that bartender have been? Unless this isn't reality. And it's just original bartender. Hey
Frozen
guys.
gaze. Dissociation. BB, you are ill.
Tell me again about the virus and the host. Tell me again how the virus infiltrates, donning the host's likeness and function so that they are indistinguishable from one another.
Let me work on an antidote.
Ribbons of their guts in my wake.
BB.
What if it was you I had shot in the face?
Stop. Those sisters are not family. The structures and ethics that governed our lives before, they don't. They can't. Had you not shot each bullet as exacting as you know best, we wouldn't be here. We've come this far because of you.
Because of me. This far. Is it far enough?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
I mean, there's always more that can be changed, but it's not necessarily your responsibility to do all of it. Oh. Don't like that. Who was that getting shot?
You had unbecoming fashion.
A cold reception.
You can't be surprised.
You've barely aged.
I would call you eldest, but you are not my sister. So, is it greener?
What?
My mother took you. Is it greener?
What she did was not right.
Then why did you all take her side? I ask as if I care.
Huh.
As if I have not spent eternity toiling over this, coming to the only possible conclusion.
So assuming this is reality and these people are in fact still alive, are they saying that the other sisters didn't actually die and they just went to be with Iris?
What conclusion?
The lot of you? Unimaginative. She was keeping us down and you all loved it, lapped it up. Pathetic. I was bold, and so I was punished.
You must understand, Mother was not well. She hid this from you. You were not the only victim.
Tell me, old clone, did your family turn their back on you? Did the love of your life ever leave you to rot?
How will we ever move forward without forgiveness?
Until you have lost what I have lost. Until you have persevered like I have. You are in no position to pass judgment on me. No one is. Anything else?
I only came to say that I'm sorry, youngest. I wish things had turned out differently.
You can go now.
What the heck is going on? I don't know. Oh man, this is beautiful. Like stars floating in the air. It also looks like smoke and gunfire. All this part goes real hard, yeah. I can see that.
旅途真係愉快，空氣清新，環境宜人。香港，你有冇掛住我？
I guess he actually went home. The city doesn't say anything.
喂。 唔好咁望住我喎，係唯一嘅直航機。吓？一啲都唔痛，半路落去，我已經不省人事。
Wait, what did he do?
連機票都唔使買。
What? Dad, what did you do? He jumped. Oh boy.
爸爸免費。唔使，我唔食煙，曬下太陽咁，搭咗咁耐機。
Oh yeah. When Mom was looking for him. Yeah.
你都嚟啦。 我哋兩個都經歷咗咁多事。
Next level dadness to make a dad joke about your own suicide. It sure is.
我諗係時候去大排檔。好肚餓啊，好似成世都冇食過嘢咁。 你嚟唔嚟啊？睇嚟你都好肚餓，終於可以一齊食飯。
You've eaten?
No. But it's okay.
Your father killed himself, in case you're wondering.
She's a lot more blunt about it.
Jumped off the balcony.
Mom?
Your hair. Why do you look like this?
My gift. It requires me to... It's a long story.
Hi, Iris. Everything is a long story with you.
Iris. No one has called me that in a long, long time.
What do they call you?
ALLMOTHER.
Mom's just like, I ain't having that. You're no mother.
Oh, is that supposed to be funny?
No. It's because I have sisters. Many clones that I raised.
You?
Yes.
You raised kids? They obey you?
To a surprising extent, honestly. The lighting in this scene is immaculate. Yeah, absolutely. The lighting in this entire game is... goddamn.
Mom.
Surprising. You could barely dress yourself.
What a mom thing. To not realize when their child is grown up. Become a mom herself.
Your room? My God.
Mom. I'm someone else now. I'm an adult.
You cooking for yourself now?
I love the split between them. The way their speech bubbles are only on their sides.
No, but...
That's what I thought. Oh, if only Ba could see this. He'd be
Framing
so
is
amused.
so smart. Yeah. It's so good. They're just still separated in every way. On different sides, not even looking at each other. In completely different colors.
I don't want to fight.
And this composition here with the stairs in stark black across the middle. Wow.
Oh? Then what do you want? Why, after all this time, you want to talk to me?
I want to ask for your advice.
Okay.
How did you do it? How did you leave everything behind and then start a family?
Isn't that what you did? That's not what you want to know.
Okay. What do I want to know?
How did I balance the work hours with the thanklessness of parenting at the same time as the insomnia and severe post-traumatic paranoia?
This game has some of the best cinematography of any game I've played. Yeah, absolutely. It just blows me away constantly. It's so good.
Yes.
Easy. Ba. He kept me going. We kept each other going.
Did you ever regret having a child?
Foolish question. Next.
Very deliberate in its camera angles and scene blocking. Yeah. It's so good. And the bars between them.
But Iris was... I was...
Regret? Moi Moi? Or whoever you are. We are poor technology. The human body and brain. Too capable of storing clutter. Too desperate to hold on to things. You just have to move forward. If you're tired, doesn't matter. If you are bitter, doesn't matter. I do not forgive my daughter for having left me. Doesn't matter. I do not forgive my husband for having left me. Doesn't matter. So, I keep moving.
I didn't go back.
What?
I promised you and Bob I would come back home. And it was a lie. I even had a chance, but I couldn't go back. I could only go forward.
So is that memory fake?
Good girl.
Such a good line to end that scene on, yeah. All right.
Secretary.
What's the status?
Is that really you?
Blue. Hello, Blue. I remember now. I'm sorry. It's been a while.
What happened? What happened to your body?
I've merged. More me, less them. I see I've returned to this place. That's good. I can finally end this. You can finally end this.
How, though?
Interesting.
Did it work?
Yes, the memories of Iris, of Watcher.
That looks an awful lot like the scene we had at the very beginning of the game.
They have been passed down to all sisters. And now we are afloat.
Secretary, what did you do? What did I just see?
I would definitely like to know that.
I overrode everything.
Overrode?
While the simulation was still running. Everything collided. This is the last communion. Blue, it's time for you to decide. What should stay and what should go?
That is a lot of responsibility.
What future you desire. That was Watcher's wish, and I will abide by it. One final intervention before I leave.
You're leaving.
I must not interfere any further. I've already done so much damage. This world must be allowed to continue without my presence and without the disease.
So, what now?
You need to evaluate what stands before you. Confirm your decisions. Then return to me, and I will make them reality.
Oh no! Definitely want to save this. Whose fates do I get to decide?
Iris's mother and father. The memories of a city always on the shore of extinction. An obsession and yearning that will never stop. It can help you subsist, or it can make you starve. Will you carry this?
Ooh. What does that mean, to carry it? Like, if it's talking about just what I experience, like, I don't want to have that for myself. I feel like taking that is just continue. Oh, whoa! Oh no! Sorry. My cat just tried to climb onto my armrest and then slipped down. She didn't make it. Oh no. She's okay. It's alright. What was I saying? The cat wants to decide too. Alright. You have opinions on this? What do you think? But yeah, I was saying I think that taking this on just means like continuing the generational trauma. Like, I kind of want to put that down. Or does that mean that, like, what does it mean?
Iris's mother and father, it can help will you.
I don't understand what lights on or off means. These choices are finally you can change your mind. Yeah, so I see I can decide them again, but I guess I'll go through them and see, like, if I can glean anything about the implication of this through the other dialogue.
The Red Guard.
All of them?
How would you differentiate?
The provisional government serves all sisters.
Yeah, I don't want the secret police, thanks very much.
Especially the ones who need help.
A hammer. Both when a hammer is necessary and when it is not. Will you carry this?
Let's say no for now. Or you know what? I can just try saying yes and see what that does.
Both when
lights on mean that's the lights turn on. I mean, yeah, that's what it means literally.
Will you?
But like, what is that going to mean for the decision? Okay.
A hammer. Will you kiss?
So we don't get to hear anything about what the decisions do.
Secretary, what are you doing? You're not serious.
BB, can you hear me?
We have to go to the surface. There's nothing left for us down here. We'll die out.
Sisters that were never your own. Follow the dreams of the surface, and whatever may wait for you there. Or spend your final days with what you already have. Will you carry this?
Sure, sisters are welcome.
The ancient sister.
Don't you see what Mother did? You have no idea what it's like. Living in her shadow.
A sister who has been wronged and has wronged in kind. An open wound. Will you carry this?
I don't know what this decision means. Like, you know, if there's something that I can do to help her, then, you know, sure, but like, it sounds like it means taking on their burden, basically. The phrasing of, will you carry this? Like, follow your gut, the game will get you there, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll, what's your interpretation of it? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying, that, like, if you, I mean, I guess I don't know exactly what that necessarily means, to carry their burden, but, like, Whatever feels right for you, yeah. I'll just kind of take my best guess, and we'll see what the game makes of it. Who else have we got?
High Minister of the Provisional Government.
Do what you must, sister. That's what I've always done, and I'm not going to apologize for it.
Metaphor is literal and the literal is a metaphor. Hope that helps. That does absolutely nothing for me. Thank you.
An adaptable sister who will do or say anything to survive.
But yeah, I mean, I trust this game to, like, make things make sense. Like, it's not gonna punish me for these decisions, I don't think. Like, I think the game understands that this is a difficult choice and that it's vague, and there probably aren't really any right or wrong answers here.
Will you carry this?
That's a tough one. Yeah, again, what does that mean in this scenario? Yeah, well, I guess I'll find out. Does it mean that, like, I, to some extent, carry that mindset of being willing to do whatever it takes to survive and to get things done? I mean, in general, I think it's a it's a good thing to have. Although in this particular scenario, we've seen, you know, the damage that that's caused as well. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to overthink these too much. Let's do lights on. All right. These guys, are these the last ones we have to do? No, there's some other folks over there, I think. Who are these folks? Do I know them? Oh, Doreen. Okay, we'll get to them.
They've forgotten us, left us to rot. You're one of us, Blue. You know how it feels. Principal and the High Minister need to pay for their crimes. We can carve our own path, starting today. You can't betray your own kind.
A sister who keeps justice and anger closely together.
I think it's actually good to overthink this. At least that's how I did it, and I enjoyed interrogating my own thoughts and feelings about every character and faction and their motivations and goals. Yeah, that's maybe a good way to... I think it's good to take some time to interrogate your feelings on that, but I feel like that's not necessarily going to get you closer to, like, answering the question, because, like, I don't understand which question I'm answering, you know? And please don't give me any kind of, like, hints about it. Like, I am just gonna kind of do my best, and we'll see what it does. Keep justice and anger closely together. I feel like it's not a good idea. I mean, it's
only ever known the fight.
It's understandable that, like, a lot of the times you need anger to drive you towards justice, but it's, like, not... It's not my philosophy, I would say.
Will you carry this?
Like, you know, I support their goal that, like, I think that the miscellaneous should have rights, and should, you know, have equal treatment, but, like, the whole, you know, angry revolution is not really for me. Yeah, it's my debriefing of my whole experience. Yeah, that makes sense. That you just spend some time to think about what these people mean to you, and what your experiences with them meant to you. So I don't think I want this. Oh, I see the Jaws over there too.
We've done our service. You can't just throw us away. We have the right to continue.
Those who are set in their ways and slow to change.
So, like, I guess I don't necessarily understand their angle all that well. Like, from what we've seen, I guess they're kind of framed as, like, the conservatives, so to speak, but, like, we don't know which changes they're opposed to. Like, what do they want the society to look like? Because, like we've kind of discussed in the previous episodes, there's ways that the society has actually made positive changes, and also ways that it has, you know, made things worse. So, like, I don't know which of those changes this faction is opposed to, you know? Like, they seem to be like, oh, we don't want change. But it seems to be more that, like, they want to be respected as, like, people who follow kind of an old way. It seems to be more that they feel like they're just being thrown aside and, like, being treated like they don't matter anymore. Like, when you say things like, those who are set in their ways and slow to change, like, there are ways in which change is good. And, like, I mean, okay, that's kind of an obvious thing to say, sorry, but, like, if they're opposed to progress, then that would be a problem. If they're just, you know, slow to accept things and just need some time to adjust, like, that's okay.
But with experience to spare, will you carry this?
Yeah, I think I support them. These guys, I don't have as positive of an opinion on.
Asked to worship out in the open.
Though, again, like, I support their freedom of religion. It's just that this religion used to be so dominant and so oppressive that I'm hesitant to bring it back. If they're actually just going to, you know, worship quietly on their own, then there's no problem with that. But yeah, it's tough.
Without prosecution. Sisters who are lost need the comfort of a mother. Would you kill us for this?
I don't think that was ever on the table. We're not killing anyone.
Tradition can soothe the difficulties of reality. It can also have a dangerous gravity. Will you carry this?
That's tough, because again, I don't fully understand what this means, you know? I feel like I haven't gotten to know this new Iris well enough. Because it bothers me that she's doing, like, the whole pose and everything. Like, she was saying that she wants to, you know, walk beside everyone and not be above them. But the fact that she's, like, doing the thing, that's, like... It's a pose that very much evokes religious imagery, you know? Like, they're literally setting this woman up as a god when she's just another clone. And I think that's really weird and harmful. Would there be some alternative where they can practice their religion more safely? I don't know, it kind of feels... It feels kind of horrible to even say things like that, because I do want to respect people's religions, you know? Like, I don't want to just go out and say, like, no, your religion isn't okay. But at the same time, like, that's literally exactly what I'm saying. Feels bad, man. Like, I'd say religions and faith are okay, but, like, cults aren't, you know? How do I know this won't just be another cult? I feel like it almost definitely will be, and that's the problem. Oh, this one's so tough. I kind of want to give them a chance. Like, I'm just kind of assuming that it's gonna go horribly. but I don't necessarily know that. Maybe it'll be okay. Maybe I shouldn't just, like, shoot down their whole idea. But also, can I, like, see that dialogue again? Because I've been trying to go, not necessarily based on just who the characters are, but also what Secretary's dialogue says about them. And the thing that Secretary was saying was something about how tradition can, like, can be like a source of comfort. You can stay, but you're on thin ice for now. Alright, who else do we have left? Mauve. We have the Jows. Am I missing someone over there? Oh. Yeah, Noah we already did. These guys we already did. Is it just Noah and the Jows left? I think it might, or not Noah. Mauve and the Jows.
A radical sister who came to words later in life.
I'm not going to beg, Miscellaneous. I thought you wanted change.
Her perspective is probably the hardest to understand, because I feel like she hasn't really had the chance to directly express her goals, I don't think. Well, I think she did, at least a little bit, but I still don't really understand what she's gunning for, really.
Instead, he'll side with those old sisters. I've lived under their thumb long enough.
So is she basically the opposite to the old sisters faction?
She is an agent of change. No matter the change, and no matter the cost.
I don't agree with that at all. Like, progress is good. Certain changes are good. But no matter the change is not a good idea. No matter the cost is also not a good idea.
Will you
I guess she just thinks that the current situation is so awful that literally anything different would be better. So that's why she's, you know, for any change. But, like, I don't know. I do think that there are ways that their current situation improved on the old society. So, like, it can definitely get worse. I'm gonna say no, sorry.
This is your chance, Iris type. For what ancient Iris did to ancient Zhao. We never asked to be born. Same as you. We deserve our own way.
The responsibility to repair what has been wrought, long before and long after. A burden so heavy it could crush you. Will you carry this?
Justice for Zhao. Am I still missing someone? Other stuff around here somewhere? I do feel bad about leaving the parents. Like, was that a bad decision? Because, like, I care about them, but I don't know if I want to carry their obsessions, their traumas. Like, most of the ones... I think a lot of these are, like, specific, actionable, like, factions. Like, these are people who have a plan. Whereas the parents don't really come with a plan. They just come with trauma. Removed. Sorry, Maul. I mean, I guess maybe this Decide the Sisters' Fates doesn't get checked off until I actually go to Secretary. Alright, making sure I didn't miss anyone. You know what, let's just go around again and confirm our decisions. Mauve is a no, I guess. Parents, I guess, are also a no. Sorry, Mom and Dad. Red Guards are a no. Zhao's are a yes. Sisters, I still don't entirely understand what, like, their take is either. But I think it's more just a, like, you know, they're our sisters, and I guess they also just come with trauma.
Sisters that were never your follow the dreams of the surface.
The dreams of the surface.
And whatever may wait for
So I guess this is, as far as, like, which plan you're supporting, this sounds like supporting the plan to go to the surface, which, you know what? Why not?
Or spend your final days with what will you can.
Yeah, let's go with it, sure. Okay. Principal, like, I hope that in, you know, whatever future or afterlife, if she dies or whatever, she can get some sort of peace, but
A sister who has been wronged and an open wound. Will you carry this?
like it's like with the parents that, like, this seems like all this is giving me is trauma. Nowhere is on thin ice, but let's take her. Chris, sorry. Doreen and company, also on thin ice. Well, they're mostly okay. Like, again, I don't see the downside to them, really. Like, they say that they don't like change, but I haven't seen that demonstrated. Like, I don't know what change it is that they're opposing, you know? So I think they're probably okay. These guys, very thin ice. Zhao's I support. Alright, I think we're done. You know what? Let's give it a save. Although, honestly, this is probably just one whole sequence. It probably has like a checkpoint at the start or something. So I don't know if the different saves even count.
Blue, are you ready to appraise your decisions?
Alright, are you gonna judge them for me?
I am.
You have chosen a future that casts aside the knife for more difficult incisions, that aspires to new instruments, but that leaves you vulnerable, that faces past wrongs head-on, no matter the cost, that seeks to persist on the surface, regardless of the unknown and the possibility for pain, that recognizes past contributions and to go more slowly, that allows for comfort in tradition at the risk of docility.
I feel like docility isn't the risk there. Like, the risk is... Well, I mean, maybe it can be considered that, but to have, like, a cult that just controls everyone and controls everyone's thoughts and actions, which I guess does count as making them docile, maybe.
That will do what must be done in order to survive, regardless of the soul.
That seems a little bit not great, but I'll stick to it.
That releases anger, but leaves some people behind.
I definitely don't want to leave the miscellaneous behind. Like, I don't want to just leave them to their fates. I would like to improve life for them, but Maybe not by, you know, razing everything to the ground.
That believes some are simply beyond forgiveness.
Well, let's not go that far.
That severs ties to move forward with a slate both fresh and empty.
That, I think, is acceptable to me. It's sad, but I can work with that.
Are you certain?
Okay, we can adjust some of those.
I need more time.
Okay.
I understand your hesitation. Return when you are ready.
Okay, which ones did I have a problem with? I think I had a problem with Principal. I maybe had a bit of a problem with Knower.
A sister who has been wrong, an open wound. Will you carry this?
Okay, let's bring her back. Do we want to get rid of Knower? Maybe she can stay. I spent a lot of time deliberating on Principal and Knower. Yeah. They're the ones who have, like, caused a lot of pain, but with... in Knower's case, with good reason, and in Principal's case, with, you know, sympathetic motivations. Knower is on very thin ice with that, but I think I might keep her. I'm going to try
an adaptable sister
taking her out and see what it says about that. And see if I like that option better. I might go back on that one. The others I think I was okay with.
Blue,
I am.
You have chosen a fate that casts aside the knife that aspires to new that faces past wrongs head-on, that seeks to persist on the surface, that recognizes, that allows for comfort, that knows some lines must not be crossed, regardless of survival.
I mean, yeah. I think I kind of agree with that one more, to be honest. Like, I do think in her situation, like, the fact that she did those things did give her a lot of power to then actually, I don't know if I would say cause positive change, because she we haven't really gotten to the final outcome yet, but to at least help other people. But then you get the question of whether that trade-off was worth it. I guess it's kind of a ends justify the means kind of scenario, which I generally disagree with. So I think we might leave Knower behind. Like, sometimes it's true that in order to do good, you need to be able to do anything, you know? If you just get killed or, you know, are in a position where you don't have the power or the authority to do anything, then, like, what are you even gonna do? But yeah, I think in the end I will leave her out. That's a tough one, though.
That releases anger, but that wants to understand, and believes no one is beyond forgiveness. That severs ties to move forward. Are you certain?
I think I am. Let's do it.
You will forgive Principal? After everything she's done? Sisters may rally to old power.
Yeah.
Secretary, she's been running for so long. Afraid of Iris, afraid of us. A single moment defined her whole life. She deserves a chance at forgiveness. We all do.
If that is your wish, then so be it.
Thank you, Secretary.
Farewell, Blue.
I still don't entirely understand what Secretary is going to do with that information. Like, how exactly is he going to change the situation? What power does he actually have?
Let this thread know true grace.
Thank you, Secretary. That would still hurt a hell of a lot to land in that hand. She's asking about game narrative design. Would you prefer there be 100% clarity on what these decisions entail, or is some ambiguity okay? You mean like... I'm not sure what you mean. You mean, would I have preferred if the game, like, told me up front in the decision, like, what they mean? I like the way that it was done there. That it lets you make your own decisions and lets you... It makes you think about this question from different angles, and then kind of clarifies its meaning. Because I do think if it just, you know, gave me the choice between the yes option and the no option, like, that wouldn't be nearly as interesting. And, like, I think, you know, ultimately I do make my decision based on those kind of binary yes-no options, but before I do that, because I don't know what they are, it makes me take some extra time to deliberate on it. So, yeah, I'm not sure if that answers your question, but yeah. Yeah, so I really agree with the way that they did it. I think that was very cool. Like, I do like that it does clarify when you make the decision what it meant, because otherwise I just would have been confused. But I like that it leaves some ambiguity at first. Where are we going? Let's just go up and up. All right, up all the stairs. That's a new form for you. That's a lot of hair.
I never had the chance to thank you for coming with me. Tell me, what do you know of this place?
Huh. How far in the future have we gone now?
This was your home.
And who are we playing as now? Oh boy.
Some can spend their entire lives looking for home and never finding it. I'm fortunate that way. I return every year, usually alone.
The others didn't want to come. There's no need to go back, they said. We left for good.
Well, you came all this way. Go on and make yourself useful. I'm sure my sisters will be happy to meet someone fresh.
It's red. Huh. So I guess that's the ending that I got? And by the way, please don't give me any details about the other endings. Not yet, at least. I might ask about them later.
Here lies a child who was made into a monster and a mother. You were the hardest to forgive. I still dream of you.
Was this written by Principal?
Hecky Grace. Every mother was a child once.
What is that? This is just going down. I need my light back. Oh no, we have to navigate this place again. Not again. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff all over the place, huh? Is there something over here? Down there. Okay. Ah, there's one.
Here lies a reckless fixer who discovered our first forms of flight and disappeared. You loved too much. May you let the broken things be broken. Hecky Grace. Love too much.
I wonder if this current society uses Hecky Grace, or if it's only there for, like, you know, as, words. If it's only kind of there for these people who, like, used to use that back in the past, if that makes sense.
I will grow up to be just like her.
So it says here lies, but also she disappeared. So, like, are her literal remains here? Or were they not found? Oh, look at that. Oh, and you can see echoes of her. Oh, do we just follow her to the next one? Where are you looking? Well, there isn't another one around here, it looks like.
Here lies a watcher without grace or graciousness.
Wow.
You were my fault. You were my favorite. May you be your own now. Hecky Grace. I don't think it's anyone's fault. She's my favorite too.
Cute. Anything here? I wonder if there's anything like in these rooms. Doesn't look like it. Okay, there's something around there, I think. Oh. Is this BB's maybe? I feel like she used to stand here.
Here lies an army of bewildered and
Or who's right in front of you where Watcher was looking? Uh-oh.
who were set on a path irreversible. I knew each of you by name.
So this is just a general
May
one?
you forgive what had to be done. Hecky Grace. I'm not very good with names.
Should we try to go back and find the one, the Watcher? Oh, is this it? There we go.
Here lies a terrorist, Blue, who would lose herself in the dreams of others and found a lifetime of solace in tastes and bitters. You found your own footing. We still have much to talk about. Hecky Grace. It's always nice to have someone to talk to.
Alright, there we go. Oh, looks like they're having a conversation over there. That's cute. Looks like there's one all the way over on the other side. It looks like it was in BB's room, so probably it's BB. Yeah, I think I see it.
Here lies a bang-bang fire with clumsy wandering roots who fought the gun and lost. Let your hands be clean now. You are swimming. Hecky Grace. I'll place candies here.
Dang, there's a lot of her. Did she just jump over? Can we do that? I can't jump. Sorry. Oops. Ah. Where are you going? Alright, looks like there's one right over here. Except it's on the other side there. Oh right. Okay, it's in there. Actually, how many do we have left anyway? Just the 2. First time I see someone deciding to forgive Principal? Really? Dang. Okay, wait. I want to go back to where BB was. Because I think we can follow her. Alright, where are you running off to? This way? Ah, of course. I always think that I can go through that, and then I can't. There she is, in her place. That must have been nowhere at the shrine then.
Here lies a flawed and fallible healer who thrived in her late years as a cultural icon.
What did she do?
Despite my efforts, your days were full of feeling. You were the most human of us all. Hecky Grace. I'm a big fan.
Aww.
What's it like to be a legend?
Cute. Alright, one more. Oh. Alright, now if I can remember how to get into the shrine. Are the signs still there? Where are Where's the entrance? Do we go through here? For better or worse, everyone else I've seen, we're not willing to forgive her. For me personally, Noah was a real struggle to forgive, though. Yeah, well, I can forgive Noah, but I didn't choose to put her in the thingy. I think I'm going the wrong way. Is this the wrong way? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, we're somewhere. Oh man, I was always bad at navigating this place, and it's been a while, and I do not remember where the heck anything is. Definitely not the first for me to see people forgive principle. But yeah, it's interesting seeing the different choices people make. For sure, I would be really interested in watching other people play this. I might do that to see the other endings, honestly. Although I guess you don't really know going in to a playthrough what someone chose. Ooh, is there something back here? Huh. These are just blank. There we go. There it is.
Here lies a stoic knower who listened smartly to every story she was told and committed her life to architecture. You were my trusted and burdened. You are safe to be soft now, Peggy Grace. Soft. Soft is nice.
Where are you going, Nowhere? Ah, up here. Alright. Go back down. And... is this the right way? No, I don't think it is. We need to get back in there. Looking at Healer and BBF from a distance, yeah. Well, I definitely got to the place where, Fixer was from Principal, so it can't be far from here, right? Here we go. Yeah, some of them don't actually impact the ending, but they're more for the player to think and reflect, yeah. Wellens has a super insightful playthrough because of her being a Canadian Hong Konger. Oh, wow, yeah. Actually, I know of Wellens. I would definitely be interested in seeing her playthrough. But I didn't know that she was Canadian Hong Konger. Yeah, but that would definitely be an experience. Hit real close to home for her. And she translated some of the Chinese dialogue and signage. That's awesome. I definitely need to check out her playthrough then. Yeah, everyone's gonna have a different experience with it. What a cool game.
My memory isn't what it used to be. But in the fractures, something new takes place. The past is always changing, isn't it?
Your sisters. I've heard so much about them.
There was a time when I took care of them. Then, for a while, they took care of me. And now it's my turn again. It's as simple as that.
I'm glad I came.
There's one more sight I want you to see, one I am particularly fond of. There is a cave where water used to part.
I already went there.
Please, if you don't mind.
Find where youngest remains. Huh. So I wonder if it's like a symbolic grave, or if youngest actually passed away and this principal is someone different. Pointed out a lot of specific Hong Kong references I would otherwise had no idea about. That's really cool. I'm definitely excited to check it out now.
Here lies a small-minded Zhao, who was born from the dirt of revolution and smiled through long days of cherry picking and horticulture. You are still the most beautiful thing I've seen. I follow you now. Hecky Grace. Here lies my harmed and hateful beloved, who found justice after her passing. Only you knew me. Let us begin again. Hecky Grace. This one looks like it's been rewritten over and over.
I wonder if that was for the original Zhao.
Here lies my harmed and hateful
I guess
beloved,
maybe
who found justice after only you knew. Let us begin again. Hecky Grace.
Is this actually youngest's? Who wrote that? Yeah. If that is youngest, then who is this principal now? I wonder if she's like one of the Zhaos. If she's Zhao Prime, maybe?
A mother once told me, take what you wish and leave the rest. A strange one she was. Anything you care to leave? I can't promise I'll look after it, though. Forever is a long time.
I did actually, when we first started talking to her, I thought she sounded different. So maybe she is literally different.
So?
I'd like to leave a picture.
I see. A nostalgic type, like me.
Burying your past is a way to start anew. Yeah. A memorial to her old self. That would make sense, because, like, I was just wondering about, like, the writing on it. Because, like, she wouldn't have written that for herself. But it could be... It was also mentioned that it was rewritten. So maybe she made it as a memorial to herself. And then someone, possibly Zhao Prime or something, rewrote it. Yeah, rewritten over and over. So, like, the words on there now are not the original. So then, yeah, it would make sense if it was just burying her past.
Of what?
A
time.
A time.
Ah, very good. I'll find a spot.
You're staying behind?
Forgive me, I'm one for lingering. But you... Are you ready to go?
Huh? I think so. I don't know what stay does, though. I think I'm ready to go.
I am.
You'll be back again? Maybe I'll write one for you. No worries. I'll see you on the other side.
Well, that sure was a game. Question marks. Who is also the voice of Zhao. Grace, yeah. Capital Red, voiced by Anonymous. Interesting. Oh. Man, I don't really know what to say at the end here. I feel like I've kind of, you know, given my thoughts as they happened. I don't know if I really have any closing statements. Heck you Grace to this voice cast did a phenomenal job. Yeah, absolutely. The voices were amazing. Oh, wow. Yeah, like I don't even know what to say at this point. It's just so well presented. Like in the visuals, in the sound and voice acting, in the writing. I love the way that it often like brings back old lines. Like things that you might have even forgotten were said, but then like they're just kind of used to tie together things that we've seen in the past with what's happening now. It's a story that's a lot. It absolutely is, yeah. Spent a lot of time just kind of marinating in this story. Yeah, for sure. I was thinking I might want to do an art stream for this, but I don't know if I'm even like ready, you know? To just like think of what of this story I would want to capture, you know? This game used every piece of the story. Buffalo, yeah. Maybe super jealous on a creative level. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I don't know. What would you guys want to see me draw if I do an art stream next? A lot of good color contrast scenes in here. Yeah. The color was incredible. The, like, framing. Just everything's so cool. And yeah, it was just a lot. Like, so many different themes tied together. So many different stories. And like, you know, we kind of joked about like the way it kept hopping around, just completely new plots. Hang on, am I frozen? Okay, no. I'm good. Yeah, it does a lot. Like, every time you think, like, oh, this is kind of wrapping up, it's kind of getting to the end, and it just throws something completely new at you. Yeah. Just what a cool game. It's just so well written, so well presented. To be honest, I kind of feel like it didn't really affect me as much as I expected it to. Maybe because I don't have as much of a like personal connection to these stories. Like, obviously I see the game and I like am really impressed with what it's doing, but I don't feel like it got me in the feels quite as much. It did to some extent. But yeah, still a really enjoyable experience. God, this game is so cool. All right, well, I guess that's the end. Now I just have to decide what to do for next stream. Because like I don't know if I'm ready to try to do an art stream for this. Yeah, as an archaeologist, I love the way this game deals with history and cultural memory. The way ideas and lines echo unexpectedly through time. Yeah, it's so interesting to see just the same ideas echo not just across like 2 generations, but like kind of all the way down the line. I mean, we kind of joked about it being mommy issues all the way down, but just the way that each generation has like struggles that just echo the others so closely. Yeah. Really just kind of highlights that, you know, humans have always been human, right? We all go through the same kind of struggles. We might be in different situations, but we react to things in similar ways. The way they take on new meanings each go around. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. So, yeah, that's the end of that. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I had a great time, and I hope you all did too. I'll definitely be checking out some other playthroughs of this. Sounds like I'm going to be starting with Wellens, because that sounds like a great time. I know she's very good at, like, just kind of, I was going to say experiencing stories, but maybe that's not quite the wording that I wanted to go with. Yeah, so we have one stream on Thursday that now I don't know what to do with, because I could do a 1000xRESIST art stream. I could do an art stream with just the Genshin illustrations that I put up a poll about before. I could just take a break, or I could jump into the next game, which, if you guys have not heard, is going to be Expedition 33. So I'm definitely looking forward to doing that one. Yeah, I'll have to think about it. If you guys do want to see a 1000xRESIST art stream, let me know. And let me know if you guys have any idea for what I should draw. Because I don't. And that's one of the hardest parts, honestly. Especially with a game this dense. It's just like, where to even start? You know? There's so much. It doesn't have to be a serious art, though. It could just be silly, goofy things. We could do that. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I guess we will leave it here for tonight, then. Yeah. Man. This game is a lot. Alright. Well, I hope to see you guys in future streams. I've got plenty of cool content coming up. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.